Hi guys and welcome to Tantric Tuesdays. So I've talked to you over the last couple of videos about new languaging around sex and sexuality and dropped a few new words out there for you to explore and play with. So I thought today we would actually do a meditative practice on a word of your choosing in this realm. So I'm going to give you a few ideas and then you can pause the video and pick your word that you're going to drop in and marinate and get juicy with in this meditative practice. And then come back. But the word I'm going to use today is lover. Lover. Not a word I often say. And that you're going to pick a word that you don't often say, but could potentially be juicy, like lover or passion or desire or sex or orgasm or anything in this realm. And what we're going to do is, this is like a beautiful threefold kind of meditative practice. We're going to get a little bit relaxed, landed in our bodies with shamatha, feel rest. And then we're going to drop the word in and use it kind of like a koan or a mantra practice. A koan is a riddle, a riddle in the Zen traditions that your teacher would give you, and you would give a reply or an answer with spontaneous wisdom and insight. Or a mantra is a practice where we say, hey, I'm going to focus here. This is kind of an important area. So this is going to be my mantra for the week or the month or the year, and just kind of put my attention there. Maybe instead of in negativity bias land, I put my attention here. So we're kind of dropping a word in and marinating with it in our meditative practice. And in a feel good, juicy, meta loving kindness, compassion, curiosity, spontaneity kind of way. Because oftentimes you hear these words like lover or sex or orgasm or pleasure or whatever, and we either like discredit them, or we think they're not really important, or they may trigger things that come up in us. And so we're going to purposely try to play with the juicy, sensual, that could even be your word, sensuality, the sensual side, the playful side, the feel good side of that word, and really let your senses be turned on. And this is a traditional practice. It will raise all of the skills of meditation, concentration, sensory clarity, and equanimity, because you're gonna have equanimity, because when we drop a word like this in, sometimes it can have the opposite effect, or we can be like, you can hear the mind chatter about it of like, oh, this is silly or whatever, and you have equanimity with it. So we're gonna drop the word in, focus on it, concentrate on it, keep coming back to it. Notice what we can about our sensory clarity about the word. What does it invoke? Is there a feeling or a sensation that arises when I drop this word? And is there a thought? Is there, whatever it is? And then have equanimity. If it's something judgy, we watch it. Reactive, we watch it. We drop it in the background. That's okay to be there. And we just enjoy the juiciness of the word. So pick your word and come right back, and let's settle in and get into the practice. So before we settle in, let's get into the bodies, because we're gonna really get juicy in our body with this word. That may be a pleasurable place to be with your word, your lover, pleasure, sex, joy, intimacy, orgasm, whatever your word is. And get juicy in your body, maybe stretch. Maybe yawn. We're going to settle into a little bit of shamatha, calm abiding, feel rest, flavors, just relaxing, chilling, landing in our body. So I'm going to invite you to close your eyes and let out a few nice, pleasurable ahs or ha's. It's like, I've landed, or I'm letting some shit go I don't need to hold right now. And you're just gonna drop into your body. Maybe you notice on that exhale, that ah or ha, there's like a spreading of relaxation in the body. Or maybe you physically relax along with a nice exhale. Letting go of any tautness or tightness or tension physically in the body, any readiness to move. You can literally tell your body, for the next 10 minutes, we're not going to need to go anywhere. You got to just relax and be here. What does that feel like? Just enjoy it. Maybe you feel the chair or the seat or the ground underneath you supporting you. You get to relax into it. Maybe you surrender to gravity a little bit. Just noticing any flavor of rest or relaxation or calmness, quietness, inactivity, or slowing down that is available to you. So we'll sit here and for just a minute with that in silence. Be physically relaxing the face, the muscles across the forehead, corners of the eyes, the cheekbones, the jawline. Maybe you relax into the heart center, or maybe you physically, literally relax the belly, let it become full and rich and round. Maybe you relax through your root or pelvic floor. And before we begin the next part of the practice, you can even set a placeholder in the back of your mind. If there's anything that it wants to distract you with, any stories, anything, you can say, okay, I'll come back to those in 10 minutes. But for the next few minutes, I want to be here and present. Nowhere to go, nobody needs you. Nothing to do but play and explore with me, with yourself, with your practice. And when you're ready to, you're going to just think of the word, concentrate on the word. You're going to say the word a few times, either out loud if you're in a space by yourself, or just say the word silently to yourself a few times, whatever word you chose. And when you say the word or drop it in, allow it to land. The first thing we do is a thought comes up about the word, or you cognize the word and you try to give it a definition, or you're thinking about the word. Let it settle and just see what arises physically, emotionally, sensorially, not just mentally, when you repeat this word, and enjoy it and let it marinate. I highly encourage you to, if you can, say the word out loud a few times. Hear yourself saying it out loud. Like my word is lover. Lover. Saying it silently a few times. Maybe allowing yourself to feel the sensual nature of the word, or the sense nature of the word, like when you say it, what comes up sensorially. Kind kind of let yourself indulge in this area. We don't do this very often, so it may feel foreign or like fake it till you make it, or like you're grasping, and that's okay. Just like as if somebody dropped this word at the crown of your head and it just melted like butter through your whole body. And then do that a few times with an exhale, like drop the word in at the crown of your head. On an exhale, let it melt like butter through your body, through your sensorial fields. Like a little present or a gift you're giving yourself. As we do this, we may find that there's a new arising or a new sensory, emotional, feeling, thinking arising of the concepts or thoughts or feelings around this word, as if you were seeing it anew with beginner's mind. And then I'm gonna, if it feels right, invite you to play with this word now. Like my word is lover. Hello, lover. Love her. I'm going to meet my lover this weekend. So sweet to have a lover. Whatever your word is, start to play with it in different flavors and ranges, pleasure flavors and ranges. Where do you feel that pleasure in your body? What does it feel like? What are the sensations being evoked when you see this word from a new lens, a different lens, your own lens, not your conditioned lens? And that's okay, that'll pop up once in a while. Let it go. And you can linger here as long as you'd like in the sensations of the word you picked. And when you're ready to come out of this meditation, just do it slowly. Like maybe start to open your eyes. Become aware of the room and the space you're in. And from that new place, seeing anew, maybe say that word out loud again or internally. And I'll invite you throughout the rest of your day to come back to this space. You can either close your eyes or eyes open, just take an exhale. And as you exhale again, just drop that word like butter and relaxation and joy and pleasure down into your body. You can revisit it at any time you want today. And if you found this practice of value, you could do it with a different word next time. So many words. Pleasure, joy, orgasm, bliss, connection, intimacy, desire, whatever word you want to play with next. So have a great day. See you next time.